in some way, it's the pinnacle of a journey which Bernard and I started like 7 years ago. And I mean, I'm really delighted to receive that award and that recognition from outside of my field. And it feels good as a historian that you realize that you're not only working in these 15 archives or whatever, but also to get a wider response for what you're doing. Our article was about the story of 5,500 Swiss mercenaries who served in the Dutch East Indies and what role money played in their life. What we found out by digging into like 15 archives in Switzerland and abroad was a huge trans-imperial machinery of bureaucracy. Even small municipalities in the Emmental or the canton of Zurich, they were connected to this global imperial world. We tried to reconstruct this whole bureaucracy and we looked into how this money and cash flow was made. And finally, which impact did it make and to whom? And this was quite interesting because we found out that some factory workers, they had a considerable uplift of their way of life. And also their nearest family members, for example, their wives, they also profited from this regular cash flow. In the first stage, I had to learn how to read Dutch, and also I had to improve my French. So this was quite challenging. And another challenge was, of course, to take all these bits and pieces together from all these different 15 archives in Switzerland and abroad to form one bigger picture where you can see how they relate to each other, all these small hints, and how they interact with each other, and to help you understand how connected Switzerland was in the 19th century to the imperial world. We looked at the European soldiers in the colonies, but we totally ignored the indigenous soldiers, which were probably the biggest part of the colonial army, not only in Dutch East Indies, but also British India or in the French Empire. And I think that's also a huge topic to see how these indigenous soldiers were enumerated and how much money they got and what role did money played in their world. And this is really hard to reconstruct and to find sources, but I think it's possible and someone should start looking at it.